Mr. Fennik?
Yeah.
My name is Joe Friday, and I'm a detective with the police department. I have a few questions about a situation earlier today, and I'm hoping that you can help me to make some sense out of it. Can we talk for a few minutes?
All right. What's this about?
Well, let me back up just a little bit. Can you tell me your full name for my notes?
Anthony Fennik.
Do you know someone named Ralph David Reed?
Yeah, sure.
And how do you know him?
He's my business partner.
Well, I hate to bring you this kind of news. There's really no easy way for me to say this, so I'll just say it. I'm afraid Mr. Reed was found deceased this morning.
Ralph's dead? What the hell? This is bad. How did this happen?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. The first step is finding out as much as I can about him, and that's where I need your help. You and Mr. Reed were friends?
Yeah, we were friends for years. We owned a business together, Cumberland Sporting Goods. Was he in a wreck or something?
Well, I'm very sorry for your loss. What can you tell me about Mr. Reed?
Well, you want to know. We were friends in school, worked together as river guides for years back in the day, hung out a lot.
How often did you see each other?
I don't know, every day for years, and not so much recently.
Why's that?
Well, we had a bit of a falling out week before last.
And what was that about?
Well, it was just a personal matter.
Well, Mr. Fennik, you should know that this wasn't an accidental death. And I don't like to pry into people's private lives, but I'm going to need some more details in order to clear this situation up. And you should know I'll make every effort to keep anything that you tell me confidential. And I'm not here to judge, trust me. This line of work, I've heard it all. But if you could tell me a little more about this falling out that you had.
Well, I guess it'll come out anyway. Look, Ralph's wife, Lily, she wasn't happy. And she hadn't been happy for years. She and Ralph, they're both good people. They just didn't belong together, you know. They never should have got married.
How long had they been married?
It was about 5 years, I think.
Kids?
Nah.
Okay, go on.
Well, I guess there had always been chemistry between Lily and I. We fought a few years, but lately, not so much. I'm not proud of it, but we were very discreet. The last thing we wanted to do was hurt Ralph. Anyway, a couple weeks ago, Ralph was in Las Vegas at a sporting goods trade show. I went over to see Lily. One thing led to another, and well, anyway, Ralph came home early, and there we were.
So was there a fight?
No. There was a lot of yelling. Neighbors even called the cops. I guess he cooled off a little when they showed up. He just packed a few things and left. I don't know where he went, but he didn't show up to the store for a few days. And when he finally did, I think he'd been drinking. He looked like hell. I tried to explain, to call a truce, but he just shut me down.
How?
Well, he called me a few curse words. Told me to go to hell. Went to the office, slammed the door, and I just avoided him the rest of the day.
Did he have a divorce lawyer yet?
Not that I heard of.
When did you see him last?
Would have been about 4 days ago. I called him last night about 7.
What did you discuss?
Well, I had an idea about him and me working every other day for a while, you know, so we wouldn't have to see each other. I mean, this is such a mess. We still have a business together and nothing was getting done. The sales were fine, but the ordering, payroll, you know, administrative stuff, and the employees were starting to ask questions.
What did he say about the idea?
He was still angry. I tried to talk to him, you know, just short term, you know, until we could work it out or whatever. I told him I'd be willing to buy him out if that's what he wanted, but he hung up on me after a few minutes.
So, was business good?
Oh yeah, the store was doing fine.
So, off topic a little bit, did Mr. Reed own a gun?
Sure, he owns several.
Can you tell me what kind?
Oh hell, I don't know. Weatherby 30-06, a Colt Python, Glock 23, maybe more. I don't know. Wait, you're not saying he...
Well, what about a small caliber revolver? Do you know of one that he might have access to?
Not that I know of, but we are a sporting goods store. I mean, we sell, we also buy and trade occasionally. Are you saying Ralph was shot?
Would that surprise you?
This whole thing surprises me. Somebody shot him?
Have you ever been to the Embassy Suites Hotel in Franklin?
No.
Can you tell me where you were from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. this morning?
Sure, I was at the store. I got there around 8:30, I think.
Can anybody at the store verify your whereabouts?
Sure, a ton of people. And a security camera. Am I supposed to be a suspect or something?
Well, look, don't take it personally. This is mostly just procedure, you understand. This is standard stuff that I ask everybody that I talk to. Now, you say you were in a relationship with the wife. I have to check you out or I'm not doing my job, right? If you didn't do anything wrong, you have nothing to worry about. So, can you think of anyone who might want to harm Mr. Reed?
No.
Do you think he might harm himself?
No, I can't see that.
Why not?
I mean, you'd had to know him, but that was not in his nature.
Okay. Anything more that you could tell me about Mr. Reed?
Not that I can think of. Has anyone told Lily yet?
Yes, I just spoke to her. Anything else you can think of?
No, nothing. Look, I really got to process all this, so if you don't mind.
Well, I appreciate your help, Mr. Fennik, and I will be in touch. Give me a call if you think of anything that might help me with this investigation. And in the meantime, if you could write down your contact information for me.
Sure.
Would be a big help.